Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do an upcycling video, and I am sure that some of you have seen the picture I posted of this pair of coveralls on my community tab. So this is our project for today. I have no clue at this point what I'm doing. I just got to be honest. I have no idea where this is going. I did put up the posts. I got some good ideas. Some of them I had myself, so I was kind of glad to see someone else suggest what was in my head, because sometimes that's a crazy place to live. So anyways, there's a few of you that are as crazy as me. Congratulations. Anyway, this is such a cool piece. It's just rugged, and it does have some stains and stuff. So let's just go over some of the suggestions. Some of the suggestions were to take the sleeves off and make it sleeveless, which I could see would be kind of cute. Another was to, cut this down here and make a short crop, like a cropped jacket, which was my first thought, which is, problematic with this zipper. The zipper goes all the way down here. So what would we do with that? Or I could cut it down here, just past the zipper, so that the zipper, I don't know if that would work though. This is one of those upsy downsy zippers, in case you know why they have those. If I did cut it here and make like a short crop jacket, maybe I could make something out of these pants. Or I could leave it one piece, just take off the sleeves and have a sleeveless jumpsuit. Be kind of cute. With some, like dyeing this. Maybe even bleaching it first and then dyeing it, which is kind of cool, because then you get kind of some of that bleachy look, but a dyed version. I feel like, oh man, I feel like that might be, I feel like taking the sleeves off might be where I want to go with this. Let's start there. Let's take the sleeves off and see where we end up. It's scary because, to be honest, me, I'm a risk taker, but to be honest, I've been wanting to do something with an old pair of coveralls for quite a while, and now that I have them in my possession, I feel like I'm in analysis paralysis. I don't know, because I don't want to make a mistake and ruin these. So that's where I'm at. A little nervous, which is not usually where I am. I'm just like, it's just fabric, just go with it. But, this is going to be, this will be what it is. Trying to think if I want to just cut past that, or if I want to take the time to pick out this seam. I think I might try to pick it out. We'll see how it goes. If it's going to take me too long, then I will just cut them both off. I'll be back when I'm done, though, because I'm so good to you and don't make you sit and watch me pick seams out. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and cut the sleeves on that side of the hem or whatever, and I really like them already. I think it's going to be a cute jumpsuit. And I just posted a poll on my community tab. Hopefully people will see it quickly and get their vote in. I will probably dye this, so I went and looked in my dyes, and I had 3 colors available without running to the store. So I put those 3 up. So by the time you see this, the vote has already been done, but I just wanted to include that right here in the video. Anyway, I'm not sure, but we will probably end up taking out I will end up taking out this, I'll cut this side of the pants like I normally do when I'm going to work on the, and then we'll start patching up over some of these stains, and with some, I don't know, these are going to be funky, so I guess it would help to know what color bleach, or not bleach, what color dye I'm going to be using to know what kind of patches I want to choose. I was hoping to get this video done this week, but if I have to wait for a poll to know what kind of fabric I want to use, that'll slow things down. I tell you what, right now I'm going to go and pick out the hems, because you know how I love my grungy hems. So I'm going to go pick those out. I can get that much done, and we'll see how the pole comes, and then I'll cut up the sides here. I might actually have to go all the way up, so I might have to cut through this band and all the way up and take the whole sides apart and then sew the whole thing. That's probably the only way I can do it. So I will start with the hems on the legs, picking those out while I wait to see if somebody responds to the poll, and then I'll be back. Okay, I picked out the hems on the bottom. I didn't press them yet, but I just wanted to show you that I picked those out. Adds length, and it adds that fun. These don't look all that different like the jeans usually do, but still, I like to do that just to add some length. And now I guess, I think I'm going to have to take this and cut it all the way up. All the way up to the armpit, really, because of this band. That's, well, because this is one piece. It's not a pair of jeans where you can just go up. You know, if this was a pair of jeans, this is the waistband. I'd cut all the way through, and then I'd put them back together, wrong sides together, and leave that frayed edge. But there's no way to really stop here. You know what I mean? Like, I have to go all the way up. I just do. I have to go all the way up. And I think taking out this big heavy seam too is going to maybe help. There's a lot going on right here with this. I'm going to do it. Just going to do it. I may be crazy. Well, we all know I'm crazy.
This will swim these up a little bit. Unless I added like a panel all the way down, these will be slimmer because we're taking out a little bit, mainly this hem thing. Taking that out so that we can sew these wrong sides back together. So it's going to end up making it slimmer unless I added, like I said, unless I added some kind of panel down the side. Oh boy, this project is making me nervous. I don't want to ruin these coveralls, but you know, it's only fabric, right? It's only a pair of coveralls. If it doesn't work out, what are you going to do? Cry over it? No. You're just going to say, okay, that project didn't work out. Because if we don't try...
I am going to, and now I'm going to cut off. Okay, so you see where this big heavy seam is like triple sewn, and it's real thick. I'm going to just come down here and cut that off, just really close to the other side of it, so I'm just getting rid of that all the way up. Yeah. Because, you know, I see bracelets out of this. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever throw that stuff away. And there you have it, folks. Look at this big, cool. Yeah, I like this for like some kind of a bracelet, something. Yeah, that's really thick too. I mean, that's what is hard to... Now when we put this back together, we can just... This will be the tough part right here where this really thick waistband is. One side is done. I'm going to shut the camera off, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Because you've seen me do it. We're just cutting up or simply finish this, and I'll come back. Well, okay. Here I am back after the big experiment. So I waited for the poll. It looked like it was going to go like purple, and then it switched to just bleach. no dye. So I wanted to see how this piece would react. I wanted to see where I was going to be. Like, I didn't want to work on this and then put it in the bleach, not knowing what was going to happen. So, as you can see, and I left this overnight too. I mean, I did rinse out the majority of the bleach, but I was hoping it would go more white. So sometimes, and I've noticed this with shirts, there's certain shirts that kind of go this pinkish peach color. And sometimes it looks really cool. And I don't really mind this, but it wasn't what I had pictured in my mind. I felt like I wanted it to go all white. So that's why I started with some bleach on it, and it started to turn pink immediately, like an orange. It was just like immediate. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. So I put it in this big Rubbermaid tub, and I just started pouring the bleach on it because I thought I want to get this down to a grayish blue and white. I wanted that kind of a tone. So we have one of our sleeves here, and this is what it went from this to this. And I cut up pieces of the other sleeve so I could have some some bleached patches. And this is what these guys ended up looking like. So now I'm kind of in a weird place, you guys. If I wasn't doing a video for YouTube, I would have just started, playing around, chopping this thing up. I don't know for sure what I want to do. I don't know for sure what direction I want to go now. My initial idea from the last time you saw a video clip was I took the sides and opened them up, was going to come in here and do some patchwork and then sew it back up. Not really sure if that's what I want to do now. I was also thinking about going ahead and, cutting it off down here below this zipper and just making a jacket out of this portion of it. But now I've cut the sleeves off. But we could always, since I left this one sleeve intact, I could use this sleeve as a pattern. I do have this flowered, kind of a heavy, I think this was a valance at one time in my house. I have this, which I thought might go cute. We could do a couple of sleeves from this. Put those sleeves back on here. Cut this off. Play with this part of it as a jacket, and then we'd have the bottom to do something else with. Or we could always use this as a pattern on the legs down here and make ourselves some sleeves. We could do that too. But I think, the flowered might look nice. I'm not sure if that would just be too, let's see. I mean, it's kind of what it would look like as a sleeve. Something like that. The inside. So it would look something like that as a sleeve, which could be unique. And that's what I'm all about here on this channel. Okay. So, boy. I really bought these so I could keep the coverall idea intact. I'm just not sure. Not sure that's what I want to do. Well, all right. This project has turned out to be another pain in my butt. So, this is where I'm at. I have this short jacket now. I sewed up the sides. was going to make, actually, yeah, I'm going to just be truthful. I was going to make it a longer jacket. I was going to come across and cut across where that zipper stopped. But then I realized once I got it cut that the kind of zipper that they installed was one that just opens up and down, like it doesn't open for like a coat, because it wasn't needed to open. It was just, you know what I mean, it just zipped down so you can get in and out of the coveralls. You guys, I'm frustrated right now. This did not turn out to be the project that I had hoped or envisioned, and I feel like I've wasted money and time and energy on this. But, you know, I'm making this video because people need to see that everything doesn't always go smoothly. There's sometimes problems, a lot of times problems, and you just, I don't know, I could throw this all away. I could just use it for scrap on other projects, or I could try to continue to figure out a way to make something usable out of this. And because I'm so frustrated, I'm going to continue to try to make something useful out of it, because I am stubborn and I don't like to give up. Unless it just gets to the point where it's really not doing me any good, then I will just give up. But for now, I had to take this zipper out, because actually then I cut this jacket into a shorter jacket, thinking, all right, we'll just use the zipper, and maybe somebody else with more skills could have figured that out, how to make the zipper workable to, you know, open and close. I couldn't figure it out, so I just ripped it out. I just ripped it out. And now I have a sleeveless jacket, a vest, with no zipper and one snap at the top. Well, two, but, so I am going to, I have traced out a sleeve on here. I'm going to trace out the other one on the other leg, and we're going to go from there. And we'll see how it looks when I put the sleeves back on. Who knows? It may still go in the trash. I really don't know. Isn't this the fun of upcycling with Shabby Road Studio, who I know I usually do crazy things, but this just kind of spun out of control on me. But we're gonna just keep going, and if it just turns out like crap, we'll just toss it. So, all right, I'm gonna cut this one out and then cut a second one out, sew them up, see if I can sew it back on, and I'll be back. Okie dokie. I have sleeves. We have sleeves. We sewed these portions of the leg back on to make two sleeves. I even included that weird snap thing on the bottom of the pant leg, so if somebody wanted to tighten the arm up, they could. It's on both sleeves, or you can leave it open. The only problem is we don't have a zipper. We have a snap. I could possibly put on like, I don't know, 2 or 3 buttons, like some kind of cute buttons. I might be able to put those on here. Right here was one of those stains on the leg, so I just threw a matching patch on that. Right now, there's a spot on the back that is stained, so I'm going to take another piece and stitch it on there. I'm going to go do that right now, so probably I will just... It's a lot of fraying already, which is cool. That's what we want. Okay, so something like that. There. So I'm going to go sew around that. Then when it's washed again, this edge will fray some more to match these. And then the sleeve here, that'll fray too to match the other one. I just sewed them, you know, outsides just to continue the frayed look. Once we get that on, just need to decide if, you know, besides the buttons, if there's anything else we want to do to this to kind of jazz it up. It's going to be a small jacket. There's no doubt about it. It's got that elastic back there that was in the back of the coveralls. And yeah, I'd like to incorporate these pockets somehow because they're so cool. They've got a zipper. Oh, one has a zipper. Okay, now I need one zip pocket, I guess. But I thought that would be kind of fun. There's no place here, obviously. I don't know. Maybe we'll make a tuxedo style. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just keep it a short cropped coat. Would be fun to have a little tuxedo hanging down though. But anyways, who knows? Let's get this patch sewn on and then we'll decide what we want to do next with this crazy multi-direction project. Okay, I'm back. I sewed that patch on over that stain, and then I did go ahead and sew that piece with the back pockets. I sewed it onto the back of the jacket. We are either going to leave it like that as a tuxedo style, or add something here and have it come around the front and make this just a little bit longer, or have it go kind of like at an angle, you know. I don't know. I gotta figure out how much fabric I have left because we're running low, but yeah, it's cute. I'm just disappointed that it didn't turn out to be what I had planned, but we're going to keep working until we make it into something that's acceptable to me, because, you know, I don't like to quit if I don't like the end project, to make this more not so abrupt, you know what I mean? So I have bits and pieces of this left, not much. Got some more over here, so we can see what we can patch in here, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. This kind of went off the rails, and I just couldn't keep doing little video clips of every little move I made. I had some decisions to make. I wasn't happy with this, but this is the end product. And I left off with just having sewn this back on, and I did go ahead and add kind of like a curved piece to the front here, added some patchwork. Then I went and added some appliques, some floral appliques to the jacket that I thought kind of matched this kind of weird peachy color. So this is how it turned out. It's very frayed because all the raw edges, you have a patch, that patch is there, I guess, but I put these appliques on. And yeah, that is it. I also stuck it in a tea dye bath, but I don't know that that really changed it much. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know how to do zippers, and I don't know how to do, I'm sure that my machine has a buttonholer. I have just never had the opportunity to put a buttonhole in. So I'm just letting this go with this snap here, and it'll just be like that. I sewed this piece from the jacket, or from the coveralls. This is half of that zipper. I just added that piece that had the zipper on just for looks, just for some extra interest on the jacket. So yeah, this is the jacket. Kind of a crazy journey this jacket, this coveralls took. This is not where I had intended on going with this. But I kind of like it. I kind of dig the way it turned out after all. And sometimes that happens. You just don't plan it. I had never in a million years when I started this video and doing these coveralls that it would end up looking like this. So this just happens, and yeah, I kind of like it. It's a fun kind of really grungy color, and then the floral appliques just add that little touch so it doesn't look like coveralls anymore. Just a fun zipper on the front, and again, more appliques on the back, and these cool big pockets. This one does have a zipper. So that is it. You guys, I'm sorry I didn't show you more after I put this on, but it was just like I said, I was just so back and forth with myself about what I wanted to do that I couldn't focus on trying to figure this out and do a video every step of the way. So I just wanted to show you the final product, the end result, and thank you for the suggestions you gave and everything. This is how this project turned out, and I wanted you to see that. So I'm going to be sticking this in the Etsy shop. So right now I can tell you, if anybody is interested, this is like 23.5 across and 27 to 29 long. The waist area across is about 20 inches. So, yeah, the coveralls were a large short, which really doesn't tell much, but anyway, I will be listing this in my Etsy shop for anybody that's brave and wants a really funky looking jacket out of a pair of men's coveralls. So, all right, you guys, thanks for watching, and the next upcycling video will not be until after Christmas, guys. Right now, this coming week is just going to be really busy for me, so this will be the last upcycling video until after Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!